Hi folks, I hope you have watched my previous video about Earth spinning on its axis and how Sahara turned into a dry land. If you haven't, please don't worry, I have the link below. Before I talk about Earth's orbit around the Sun, I want to give something interesting, fun facts on our home planet. Do you know that all the planets except for Earth were named after Greek and Roman gods and goddesses? However, Earth name is a Germanic word which simply means the ground. Earth is the third rocky planet from the Sun at the average distance of 150 million kilometers or in 93 million miles. This is the distance called 1 astronomical unit. Actual time the planet revolves around the Sun is 365 days, 5 hours, 59 minutes and 16 seconds. This extra hours adds up to have a leap year every 4 years. One last fun fact. Earth's atmosphere is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen and 1% other ingredients. The perfect balance to breathe and live. Now back to Earth's death orbit. The orbit around the Sun is a delicate dance and gravity. The flight path of Earth from Sun and the zone is called Goldilocks. It is a perfect area referred to as habitable zone around our Sun, where the temperature is just right, not too hot and not too cold, for liquid water to exist on our planet. Liquid water is essential for life as we know it. Where we find liquid water on Earth, we also find life. You would have noticed that title of this video is Earth's Death Orbit. Before I go there, I want to give you one more fun fact here. The orbital speed of Earth is 107,000 kilometers per hour or 66,000 miles per hour around the Sun. So every day, Earth travels roughly 2.6 million kilometers or 1.6 million miles. Today, Earth travels in a circular motion, which is why we have a moderate season. But over time, the orbital motion changes and sometimes it becomes an ellipse. This will give us hot summer and cold winters. Our orbital motion is very sensitive. Earth's now steamy equator was once covered with ice about 716 million years ago. This finding appears to add solid evidence to the theory of an ancient snowball Earth. Roughly about 15,000 years ago, the plunging temperature caused an ice age on Earth. In 2018, scientists discovered that every 405,000 years, the planet journey stretches to the extreme and the Earth's planetary neighbors are to be blamed. Jupiter is the bully in our solar system because of its size and gravity. It tugs and pulls Earth's orbit. It is not only the planet, because there is another one, Venus, which is about 90% of Earth's size, and it becomes very close to Earth. These two planets put Earth in a tiny, elongated orbit. As the cycle continues, we can notice the temperatures differ on Earth. This happens once in every 405,000 years. Planets get much hotter and very colder as it leaves the Sun.
Now I'm going to talk about how the solar system orbits. The entire solar system is hurtling around the Milky Way galaxy. What is a galaxy? Collections of stars, planets, gas, dust, and dark matter held together by gravity. In our galaxy, there are roughly 400 billion stars. Our star, the Sun, is taking us into places where we don't want to be, especially closer to the galactical arms, where new stars are born or closer to places where once giant stars have exploded, supernova, or getting closer to other larger suns. We have evidence that Earth has gone through many extinctions. This is most likely to Earth's voyage through space. We are not only orbiting the Sun, but our solar system is going through a larger journey through the Milky Way galaxy. Very important fun facts. Our solar system is shooting through the galaxy at the speed of over 860,000 kilometers per hour, and it is orbiting around the galactic center known as Sagittarius A star. The distance from the center to Earth is about 26,000 light years. 1 light year equals 9.5 trillion km or 5.9 trillion miles. So one full orbit around the galactic center will take 230 million years, roughly. Our Earth is in its entire history has gone 20 laps around the center of the galaxy. This galactic ride is more complex and extremely dangerous. Earth orbits the Sun in a flat plane, but the Sun doesn't go around the center of the galaxy in a flat plane. Its movement is like a carousel. Most of the mass, over 99%, is concentrated on the Sun in our solar system. Therefore, all planets smoothly orbit the Sun. The mass of the Milky Way is spread out unevenly, so when the solar system buzzing around, the center of the galaxy orbits like a horse on a carousel. This is an up and down movement in space, which can lead us into different regions of the galaxy. Today, we are traveling through a calm region of a suburb in our galaxy. Earth may encounter bad neighborhoods where there are large star formations or location stars that are about to die. Usually, the spiral arms are gas-rich, and they orbit the center of the galaxy at a slower pace. Roughly every 150 million years, Earth gets closer to these spiral arms. These gas-rich areas are where stars are born. Many bright blue stars are born, and they don't last long. Many of these large stars explode, and when we pass through these regions, we encounter deadly radiation and cosmic rays like space bullets at the speed of light. High enough doses of these rays will damage our DNA. Most cosmic rays are protected by our magnetic fields, but in 2018, scientists discovered these space bullets had an impact on Earth roughly 2 million years ago. There is plenty of evidence of iron-60 in our ocean sediments. The iron-60 is radioactive isotope of iron which can only be produced by an exploding star. 2 million years ago, a star exploded roughly 150 light years away from Earth. A few 100 years later, a blizzard of cosmic rays slammed into the Earth, tearing through our magnetic field. These space bullets destroyed 1/3 of ocean life.
Now let me close this video with some interesting information. Earth is spinning on its axis, orbiting around the Sun, and the solar system itself is orbiting around the center of the galaxy. But that is far from it. The Milky Way galaxy is speeding through the cosmos, and we are being dragged along for a ride. Based on calculations and observations, our galaxy is moving at 595 kilometers per second. Just to put it in earthly perspective, as a car traveling from New York to Pittsburgh in a second. That's the speed it's getting dragged on. The biggest problem is we don't know where we are heading. From Earth, we cannot see it because our view is blocked by the galaxy itself. We are flying blind. Our galaxy is heading to a collision. Basically, Earth spins, tilts, and wobbles around the solar system, orbit around the Milky Way galaxy like a carousel. It is an unbelievable voyage through the cosmos. To finish this video, imagine that our Earth must have orbited the Sun more than 10 billion times, must have spun on its axis over a trillion times, and galaxy itself is moving through space. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more on Earth. Please subscribe if you haven't. Also share this video among friends and family. Thanks for watching.